Coconut Diaries is on Education Week, which took place in the second week of February. School can sometimes be long and tedious, so the children were really excited for this week's festivities. The school was divided in 4 colors: blue, red, yellow, and green. On the first day, students came dressed in their colors and holding homemade signs that they had made representing their team. We then paraded down the island singing and chanting to commence the fun that was about to begin. Each color lined up in a row and we went up and down the island. On Thursday, we had our first spelling bee of the year. Each grade nominated the 2 top spellers in each color, and one by one, they spelled words in Marshallese. And then later on in English. The whole school was gathered to watch and cheer. Even the parents and passerbys couldn't help but look in.
Spell pen.
And
Class. Class. Desk.
Then came the most exhilarating and fun day of the school year, Field Day. A day where the kids had a chance to show off their talents, compete, and learn true teamwork skills. They were beside themselves with excitement as the games unfolded. The entire community came to watch and surrounded the whole field. Each color stayed together and cheered and danced every time a fellow player succeeded. They also cheered for sheer encouragement. First came the races. Then the relay races. After that, there was the ball toss, but instead of using a regular ball, they used coconuts. After that, there was juggling with limes, and that turned out to be real funny because most of the girls kept dropping their limes over and over again and barely made it to the other end. Another really fun event that got everyone laughing was the sack races. They used the copra bags and they hopped in their bags all the way to the end, falling and laughing. It was wonderful. Then came the bottle game. The competitors had to line up and with a homemade fishing line had to hook a bottle and then run to the finish line holding the bottle without dropping it. If they dropped it, they had to pick it up with their fishing line and continue on. If you could leave me now, why don't you recall? I was the one you cared after all. A really fun event that got everyone laughing hysterically was musical chairs. Each grade took their turn, and 2 representatives of each color would gather on the chairs in the field, and when the music stopped, had to fight for a free chair. It was real fun as they kept falling and pushing each other until there was only one person standing. The last event, and the one that got the most cheers, was tug of war, which really got people cheering, and the competition was high as strength and motivation was really put to the test.